What's going on, guys? Every another video where I talk about all the interesting things to me in the world of technology, and we're going to be talking about Tim Cook, Business Week, right? Business Week. They just interviewed Tim Cook. I'm not familiar with the publication that much. I've heard of it before. Not something I really read, but everyone on Google Plus was talking about this because Tim Cook apparently thinks the rest of the mobile market is junk besides Apple products. Also, he says that Apple is not in the business of selling junk. And he also thinks Android fragmentation is a problem. When you start saying that there's a fragmentation problem with Android and you start bringing up Gingerbread from a few years ago, you don't understand how the market is working. Most people right now that have an Android device, they want a new phone. Are they going to be going back and saying, wow, I wish I had Gingerbread. I wish Gingerbread worked with all the applications that are out there. You are not smart, my friend. You want to say that your phone is worth $650? Be real, man, because when you go to that phone store and you want to buy a phone and get it on contract, you can get it for a couple $100s. So you want to talk about exclusivity, high-end device, all that bullshit, take that plastic off your phone and that crappy platform and I might understand what you're talking about. But if you want to start saying that your phone is high-end and all this crap, I actually know what's inside your phone. And as far as you taking a knock at the rest of the market, what if you didn't do business with Samsung? Because the most popular Android device, the most sold in the world, is the Galaxy phone. So why are you talking about the rest of the market being in junk? Are you talking about Samsung? Because if you're talking about Samsung, you might not want to have that processor in your own iPhone that they made. Oh, it's the cheap stuff out there. Android phones are for poor people and blah, 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 whatever. You know what? Those are people who have to work and go pay for those phones and their phone bill. Do you really think anyone really wants to spend their hard-earned money on cheap products? And as far as cheap's concerned, the 5C, I'm not going to say the C stands for cheap. I already said it stands for crap because I don't like the phone. But you guys are honing in on China because you want to sell low-end devices. You said that. Now, let me also say that if you want to start talking about confusion in the market, because you said, oh, it's so confusing, fragmentation, you know, Android has all these problems, then why are you talking about a platform that gets developed all the time compared to your platform or Apple's platform that gets incremental updates, discontinues a phone they just created? The iPhone 5 is not even going to be sold anymore. Now you have to go for a 5C. But you are the king of confusion yourself. So you might just want to respect the other platforms out there, and that's including Android, which is kicking your ass. If it wasn't for Android, everybody would be lined up to the Apple Store. I mean everybody, and buying an iPhone. But you know what? We have an open market here with an open source platform that is terrific, and now we have an option. We don't have to go to Apple for a product. You know, Tim Cook, you're a CEO of a technology company, but you sound like you're the manager of a candy factory. You don't really know what's going on. All you like is colors and weird crap on your phone, and you think it's going to sell great. You seem to be the biggest fan of the 5C. Meanwhile, it's a big piece of crap. If you want to talk about Android, be realistic about it. Say what's good about it, you know, because iOS has things that Android has. So let's just not get this confused. You took ideas from Android or Google and you implemented it into your own mobile platform, and you're trying to say the rest of the competition is junk or fragmented or there's problems, security problems. That's what you project out there for Apple customers to buy your phone. You want them to have Apple hold their hand, go to the Genius Bar, you know, instruct them this way or whatever, not be able to change too many things. You want this kind of structure for a platform, and not everyone agrees with it. I'm not saying that Apple can't do anything good, but when you have a CEO that's so delusional about what's going on with the company, you're going to get a phone every so often that's not going to be too impressive. And I have to say, if you want my honest opinion about the 5C and 5S, yeah, I say it's good upgrade for Apple fans. Outside of that, it's not impressive at all. It's worth what it's worth to an Apple fan. It's not worth anything to the market overall. It's not going to get iOS to beat out Android, and that is the truth. Look at the sales. So that's my personal opinion. You guys can tell me what you think. Post a comment down below. Of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys later. Cheers.